I grew up with the Nintendo, with the Super Nintendo, that era. And I remember when the Super Nintendo came out, it was a giant leap for video games at the time, specifically from the 8-bit Nintendo to the 16-bit Super Nintendo. Phoenix, I'm sure you can speak to that as well, yeah?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Big jump. And one of the games that was really unique about it on the Super Nintendo in particular was a game called Mario Paint. Did you ever play Mario Paint?
I lived off of Mario Paint. It even came with a mouse. Like that was a big to do. And this was back actually when kind of computers, not a lot of people had top of the line computers back then. Now, PCs are huge, but back then, not many people had them. And I don't want to get ahead of the story, but what you could do in Mario Paint was leaps ahead of what a lot of computers could do.
Yes. It was cool for its time. Leaflet, you said you loved the game, huh?
Yeah, I really like the fly swapping game. That one's really fun.
Oh, Gnat Attack.
Yep.
Yeah, great stuff right there. Well, Mario Paint, it's had many iterations, actually. It's such a strong audience that specifically there was also a music maker in it. And there was probably about a 5-year window where that was really popular to do online. People took the sounds from the Mario Maker, from the Mario Paint game, and then turn it into a program online, and they would make all sorts of insane songs in Mario Paint on their PC. Anyways, one of the biggest things is, the Switch 2 was just released, and one of the neat features on the Switch 2 was, hey, you can now turn your Joy-Cons to the side and use it as a mouse pad. So naturally, people are like, well, why are you ever going to do that? Well, now we know, as Mario Paint is now a part of the SNES library on a Nintendo Switch Online. Leaflet looks shocked.
Oh my goodness. So I actually do have a Switch too. I didn't really play it that much, but I was actually very surprised at how good the mouse thing was.
It works really good. Really
crazy.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, it's really, yeah. I mean, it's a fun game, but the Nintendo's brand, whenever they create any sort of video for their products, they're very corporate, right? They have kind of a fun feel to it. But I'm going to tell you this right now: whoever did this video for Mario Paint, they need to get a raise. I think they nailed it. You guys have not seen this video yet?
Have not, no.
Okay, let's go ahead and check this out and watch. This is 4 minutes long, but this may be the best Nintendo video that they released.
Hi there, and welcome to the world of Mario Paint. This is a game that's all about creation and fun. In fact, you can even play with the game logo. See, this letter changes Mario's size, and this one makes Yoshi appear. And then this one, whoa! Quick, start the video! Start the In this mode, you can select from a few existing pictures and color in each part using the Fill paintbrush. You can also click on Mr. Crayon to swap between other color and pattern options.
Mr. Crayon for Smash. I'm just going to throw it out there. I've never knew this guy was Mr. Crayon before, but I'm just going to throw it out there. Let's get Mr. Crayon in Super Smash Brothers. Just saying, worse things could happen.
You can even fill in Yoshi with more Yoshis, if that's your thing. Here is where you can create something entirely your own using the different available tools. And if you make a mistake, just click the undo dog icon to go back a step.
See, it's clever, it's fun.
With the Nintendo Switch 2 system, you can use either a left or right Joy-Con 2 controller as a mouse to cultivate your creative creations. And if you have a Nintendo Switch, you can plug in a compatible USB mouse. Oh, speaking of loose mice, let's go check out the break room.
Here it is. Here it is. Here it is, Leaflet. The nostalgia is hitting you hard.
Gnat Attack.
All right, here we go.
Welcome to the break room. Through the magic of neglect, our team converted a perfectly serviceable garbage can into a soggy, steaming pile of sickness. And, well, this is how you get flies. On the bright side, this is a great place to blow off some steam by slapping the proverbial paint off these bugs. Just watch out for King Watinga. He's not in a good mood. What do you mean that's not funny?
What do you think, Blabs?
I'm confused. So hang on a second. It's like a paint shop Mario game. I've never played any of this in my life, for clarification, guys. But then you just randomly start fly swatting?
Well, it's a mini game. There's a mini game in there where you can play the Gnat Attack game. Super fun, yeah.
That allowed you to, like, Nintendo usually, whenever they bring a gimmick, they usually try to show you how to use that gimmick, and that was a way of showing you how to use the mouse. But Mario Paint as a whole was more of like a kind of like a creative suite of apps. You could do music making, you could do coloring, you could do drawing, things like that.
I mean, it's cool. It's definitely creative. I was not expecting the fly swatting when they showed you a steaming pile of a trash can.
That was a game in itself. You challenge yourself to see how many levels you can get to and that. Oh, that was super fun.
Was there like an endless amount of levels, or did someone actually beat them all?
I never beat it. I don't know. I'm sure you can find somebody online playing Gnat Attack to completion, but I never got anywhere close. At least not that I know of.
And Blabs, real quick too, like if you ever wanted to show off what you made, you had to use a VHS player and record it and show off your little animation. Like
nice.
That's right. Yes, as Phoenix is about to find a staccato for himself and think about how old he is right now. So let's go ahead and continue here. You can also make stamps, Blabs.
This mode is a great place to create game sprites and other objects 1 pixel at a time. You can save up to 15 different stamps and even create larger objects by piecing them together. Fun fact, do you know why it says special stamp in the frame? If so, please tell me, as I didn't have time to check that before this video was due.
I appreciate that. That's
Here
great.
you can animate your creations and really start to bring them to life. You can animate up to 9 frames before they repeat. And then you can move them along a path, like this. Hey, that looks pretty good. But there's one more thing we should add before we're done.
Blabs, you would love this game. I'm telling you, you would.
I don't know about that.
Yes, you would. You would absolutely love it for sure. This is so much fun. Anybody in the chat, if they played Mario Paint, they got hours of entertainment out of this. Super fun.
I was never really one for like the painting type games.
Well, it's not. It's about just being creative. This is a comfy game. You let your creativity flow when you play Mario.
Yeah, but
Paint.
I don't like the most comfy games I play are like the Tycoon Park games. I've never, like, you want to talk comfy games? I've never even played Animal Crossing.
You will learn to love it. Yes, Leaflet.
You know what it is though? It's probably because nowadays this wouldn't be that special. But like when it came out, that was like the only game like that, right? It was like the only, like, if you wanted to mess around in like a thing like that, you didn't have like, like Photoshop or whatever, right?
No. Yeah, for sure. This was way ahead. I wouldn't say way ahead of its time. It was definitely a competitor to the PC, but there was a lot going on with this. Let's go finish this up and talk about the music.
In this mode, you can select from 15 different sounds to help bring the song in your heart to the outside world. And yes, we do have a dog, cat, pig, goose, and baby as sound options. In this case, let's compose something for our favorite pharmacological plumber. I call this piece that one Dr. Mario song I found within the Mario Paint Player's Guide, or Fever for short.
Okay, I like that. That's cool.
Yeah, and we're going to get to that in a little bit because there are so many iterations. People used that music maker to do some really amazing things.
I bet you that's one of Phoenix's ringtones.
It is. And I use this program actually to make everything on this show, so I've gotten really good at it.
You may be the best Mario Paint player of all time. All right, let's go to the grand finale here.
Now that we've combined all the elements, let's take a look at our completed scene. This looks great, so we're ready to save our work. Previously with Mario Paint, you had to visit this robot to save your finished creation. And you still can whenever you feel like jamming out.
Leaflet is going into sheer nostalgia from hearing the music.
Oh my God, I remember this freaking robot. It took forever.
Yes.
Just disappeared off camera.
I forgot about him.
It's awesome. Yes, it used to. You're right. It did take forever. But now that has changed, Leaflet.
To this sweet beat. But with a Nintendo Switch Online membership, you can now utilize different suspend points to preserve 4 completed masterpieces. Mario Paint has some catchy music, and you can enjoy those tunes on the Nintendo Music app, as
this
those
is for Craig.
tracks will hit the
What's that?
This is for you. The
I know, I
Nintendo
love-
Music app.
It is the best app.
service at the same time as the release of Mario Paint. Speaking of that, does anyone know when all this stuff will go live? Oh, thanks, Mario.
Bam! Let's go. Yeah. So Leaflet, now you can, if you got it, Nintendo Switch Online, you can relive some of that fun. You know,
Gnat Attack stream.
Gnat Attack. Let's go. That sounds awesome. All right. Listen, I thought it'd be really important to show you. I talked about how Mario Paint, like people really clung to the idea of creating music in Mario Paint. So I pulled up a ton of examples, and we can listen to one or two of them. Just search Mario Paint music over on YouTube. You can find these. The evolution of video game music. You can find Thriller from Michael Jackson. Leaflet, you get to pick. What is Love? Africa, Toto.
Oh,
Oh my
Final
god,
Countdown.
do that one.
sure.
Which
yeah.
one?
Toto.
Well, this is for Leaflet, not for you, Blabs.
We'll do that one. Let's do that one.
Ha!
Okay.
Thanks, Leaflet.
Ah. Here we go.
See how hard that would be, though, to do?
Yeah.
Yes. Now they've added, like, the ghosts aren't in the original one. People actually went in and they added additional sounds to this just to do this. And this is not really what it looks like, but let's go fast forward a little bit. I mean, pretty impressive. You know,
It is pretty cool.
pretty cool. Blab's about to go down the Mario Paint song rabbit hole here.
Start playing Toto.
Right. But like, here's Smash Mouth All Star. What do you think of this, huh?
Nice.
Let's find out what this sounds like.
That's hilarious.
So much to see, so much to
Oh my gosh.
go.
I like the Yoshi there. It was really good.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
The cat.
There you go. I mean, this is pretty
That's
spectacular.
amazing. That's hilarious.
You can see they have like Owl City from Fireflies.
No way.
Yeah, this is this. We could probably do a full stream just
Doctor
just
Who
listening.
theme? Oh my god.
Yeah,
That's
Yep.
wild.
I got a feeling. Megalovania. Wow, that's pretty cool. That's great. Radiohead, Mega Man, Epic. I mean, Sweet Home Alabama. Like, why not? Through the Fire and the Flames from
Yes.
Dragon Force of all things. Wow, this is Leaflet. If you see any as I'm scrolling, you just say the word, okay?
Let's see. I got
There's-
here.
What the hell, the Cotton Eye Joe?
Inspector Gadget.
These are really, really good. While you do that, Ruddy came in and says, years ago, I found a guy in fought a guy in Muay Thai. His shorts fell down. He kicked him, and he kicked them off his ankle and kept fighting me in his jock strap until the end of the round. Women's sports needs to toughen up. There you go, Ruddy. There you go. Thank you very much for that, and congratulations. Did you win? All right. Any other anything you see on here?
Let's see.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
Soul Sister.
Sister.
Hey, soul sister. Nirvana smells like Team Spirit. Offspring. The kids aren't all right. This is just stupid.
Star Wars Cantina.
Ooh,
Oh my god.
Yeah, how about that one?
Where's that? Did I pass that?
Right there.
Where's
Your
that?
mouse is on it.
Okay, here we go. The anticipation.
That's so awesome.
Oh, I like the star. That's smart.
Pretty awesome.
That is
I mean,
so cool.
yes, that is really, really fun. So
Yeah, you can put like flats in there too.
Yep.
There's a big flat.
Look at
That's
this, your
wild.
favorite game of all time now, Blabs. Look at that.
Abs.
Blabs has found it. Now, look, to be clear, the original Mario Paint is not that in depth. It's not. So
It had sharps and flats, the original. I'm pretty sure.
That's pretty cool.
but you could, this is what the original one looked like over here. Once again, you could, it only had these 15 sounds up here.
Is it?
I don't know.
I thought it did.
But you have the ability to loop it. Yeah, there's different tempos down here. And I don't remember what these things did. Phoenix, do you remember what these things did down here with the mushroom and stuff?
No,
I think these were demos.
Oh, they're demo. Okay, I was thinking they're probably like other tools, like undo and stuff. Because the dog is the undo. Maybe it did something else with it.
Yes, you can go back. See, that's funny.
Hey.
Good. Yeah, I took that joke from that. Anyways, I mean, I think this is really, really fun, and we'll see kind of like a little renaissance of Mario Paint, which I think they're definitely testing the waters for a potential Mario Paint 2, which makes sense. I bet there's a Mario Paint 2 in development right now, and I think that's what when everyone saw the ability to use your mouse with the Switch 2, there a lot of people thought, oh, Mario Paint's coming for sure. So there you go. You got a little nostalgia and also leaflet good feels over there from watching that. That was fun for.
Yeah, it was like kind of seeing it and like we're just remembering like that was the creative thing to do back then.
That was it. That was peak right there. And now
peak.
Blabs is going to go down the intense Mario Paint music rabbit
I mean,
hole.
I'm actually not, just because I
Oh.
barely ever played with my Nintendo Switch in the first place, but it is pretty darn cool. I like that they made all those tracks. That's very impressive.
Well, you should go down the Mario Paint rabbit hole. You'd
Maybe.
really appreciate it. Hello, I'm Craig. Hit the subscribe button.